Hi everyone, I'm here today to do a review of RHO-LENS' custom Fatshark Diopters. About a month ago, I received my brand new Fatshark Dominator HD3 goggles and have been enjoying them very much. I have short-sightedness and astigmatism in both eyes, so I was flying with the standard -2 diopters from Fatshark. But because of my astigmatism, it wasn't crystal clear. What I was seeing in the goggles just wasn't clear enough for me. So I decided to get some custom lenses. And RHO-LENS seem to have the best value for money. So if you come to their website and you select RHO-LENS FPL, this is the lens that I ordered. It looks like that. And basically you come down here, fill in your name, email address, and the details of your prescription. So here's my prescription. I've got -3 in the right eye, -4 in the left eye. And then, the cyclic, this value here has to do with your astigmatism. So, well, basically, the reason why I'm showing you this is because if we come up here, they'll tell you, you see, if your values are outside this range, which they show you here, -6, +2 to +5, +2, then they have to use a different set of lenses to start with to make your lenses, and it costs more than the 69 euro that they show over here. So that's what happened to me, because I think on my left eye it is actually 2.1. My exact prescription is actually 2.1 instead of 2 or something like that. But anyway, so it was more than 2, and when I first submitted my order, the quotation came back, and it was above 100 euro. It was quite high. I think it was like 140 euro or something like that, plus shipping. So what I did was I did notice that they said that it has to fall within this range for you to get the 69 euro price. So I went to my optometrist and I asked him to let me try a prescription that looked like this, where I reduced my cyclic value to just 2 instead of 2.1. And I tried it out, and everything looked okay. So based on that, I submitted my order for this, and the order came back, as expected, 69 euro plus shipping. So I'm going to show you what I received. But before that, I wanted to also mention that when I ordered the lenses, they didn't have the RHO-LENS FPL V2 selection that I see here now. But I guess it's a new product that they just launched, so I just thought I'd show it to you. They look different than what I ordered, which is these. So these are just the lenses, and these seem to have a white plastic frame around them, and it does mark left and right. Mine doesn't have them. And the other thing I noticed looking at the details is that these will fit the Sky Zone goggles as well. All the rest is the same. There's anti-reflection, and it says that this one is extremely thin to avoid problems with the eyelashes. And it's 10 euro cheaper than the FPL V1, I guess. So other than the price and the difference in the way it looks, I'm not too sure what else is different. Although I did notice here it says anti-scratch and anti-dirt coatings, and then this one it doesn't say that it has those coatings. So anyway, you now have a choice of something that's 10 euro cheaper, and it'll still be custom made to your prescription.
Okay, so my RHO lenses arrived in a box, a nice little box like this, and cover just pops open, and there was an envelope inside. So I opened the envelope, and the lenses came in a little plastic bag like this, taped to the invoice with my prescription there. So I'm going to show you the lenses. Here they are, mounted in my Fatshark Dominator HD3s. It's quite clear which one is left and right. The left one's easier to remove, so I'm gonna pop that out here for you to see. And that's what it looks like. So you can just make out the curve of the lens, and you'll know which way to insert it. So I like it a lot. It's got my prescription, and it's crystal clear, very sharp, and because of my interpupillary distance, I basically, use my goggles with the IPD all the way as close as possible. And so what I do is I don't push these diopters all the way in. I leave about 2 mm gap from the end, and that's just to make sure that I've got the center of the optics right in the center of this diopter. So I've been experimenting with that. But anyway, I'm really happy with the results. I do have a little bit of a problem, that most people talk about, where when you're using the HD versions of the Fatsharks, that you have a little bit blurriness on the corners or the sides, and this was a very big problem with the HD2s that everybody's been reading about. And the HD3s has a smaller field of view to solve this problem, and I think it's just really sort of on the how do you say, on the edge of that for me. But I'm not complaining, because I really like the form factor of it. Well, coming from using the Quantum V2s, it's just so bulky. I still like the Quantum V2s because it's such an immersive experience. But when I want something that's really portable and easy to take with me, you can't beat this. So I'm very, very happy with these custom diopters. It's crystal clear, really sharp, and exactly what I expected. So I don't hesitate at all to recommend this to anybody who has astigmatism. I think if you don't have astigmatism, then I think the diopters, the standard diopters, could probably do a pretty good job for you. But astigmatism, just, it's a whole other dimension, and when your eyeball's not completely spherical, things are not going to look sharp until you correct it. So I hope this was an informative review. See you next time.